Hey guys, K-Force here. We just had some breakfast, and I have the pleasure of riding a Ninja 1000 2013. Sean is going to be riding my Ducati for a little bit, but I'm going to be riding this Ninja 1000. It has the M4 slip-ons, it has a sergeant seat, ABS. Wow, this is weird.
I feel like I'm working on my posture right now, sitting so straight.
It suits you.
This clutch is not hydraulic though, is it?
No, cable. Overall impressions, very smooth. I mean, of course, it's an inline 4. It's just too quiet out of the gate.
Alright, it's way too quiet. That stock exhaust on it did not sound like a motorcycle, let alone a motorcycle with, I don't know, 140 some odd horsepower. M4 is a good balance, not too loud. Nice tone to it. Really bassy, you can feel it. It just sounds 10 times better than the stock.
So, first impressions of the Hyper, what do you think?
It's a much different riding position. A bit more wind buffeting, but not an extreme amount more. With the Ninja 1000, you definitely protected a lot more from the wind, and you don't get as much wind at your head or your chest. The throttle's the biggest thing, getting used to a throttle that doesn't have that much tension when you pull it back.
Well, it just wants to go. That's the thing. That bike's like, this thing
Well, this is throttle by wire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's tough to get, you don't have that feedback from the cable. You don't really have that throttle cable pulling against it, so it's a lot easier to give it more throttle than you're trying to give it, just because it doesn't have that strong tie out. When you're like lean, like trying to stand up like this, it's almost like you're leaned on the foot pegs forward. It's weird. This thing's super bouncy though. You can just feel all the preload the suspension has. And there's so much travel.
It's very plush.
People on the other lane are probably like, what the f*** is this doing?
The one thing that, the one complaint about Ninja 1000s that it's not the first time I've heard it, the stock seat is very uncomfortable.
Oh, definitely. Stock seat, alright, the best way to describe it's too soft. But when you sit on like the showroom floor, it feels fine. But when you're sitting on it for like 45 minutes to an hour, that's when it really starts to hurt your tailbone, because there's not enough support on it, if that makes sense. It's almost like sitting on if you have like a worn out couch and you're sitting on it for an hour watching TV, then you get up and you feel your tailbone's a bit sore. That's almost what it's like. And so now that bike has the sergeant seat on it, so it's a bit firmer, but the seat design's much better. So that you can ride it for a couple hours and you just don't even feel the seat. You don't even notice it, let alone have it be a pain point.
Yeah, I know. I like the feel. It's smooth. And the M4 pipes don't have a lot of drone.
They don't have a lot of what?
Not a lot of drone. Sorry, my bike may be deaf.
Yeah, that's what's good about them. You don't want to pipe that drone so bad that you're going to be miserable on a long trip on the highway. It's good that it's loud, but it's not going to be an obnoxious droning loud noise. This Terminione too, it's a loud exhaust, but it's not anything that's annoying when you're riding on it, especially when you're cruising.
It has a nice deep low tone. Like, I can't even hear it right now.
This cruise control, damn, I need to get one of these things.
You like it?
It's awesome. It's super easy to turn on and off too, or roll on and off. God damn. You definitely get that's probably, I don't know how fast that was, you definitely get a decent amount of wind pushing you around when you get up there.
Yeah.
I can see what you mean about the wind noise in your helmet when you have all the wind hitting right against it.
Yeah, I know, right?
You ripped by me.
130 something. Now I know why Chris loves this bike so much.
If only you had the pull to do a selfie on the thing.
I know, right? I was giving to Chris. I was going, oh, look at me. I'm shot the wound. I do all these stupid little angles. The one thing I noticed on this is the ABS is very smooth, too.
Yeah, you don't even notice it there. The brakes are strong on that thing, too. I like the brakes a lot.
It fits you well.
It's on my tiptoes. Actually, I'm flat-footed now, and you get the bike leaning.
Yeah, I'm flat-footing. Oh, it's a Toyota Corolla. That's nasty.